From the farm to first-generation college student, now university president. Hank Bounds took the reins as head of the University of Nebraska this past year. We caught up with him to talk about agriculture and its role in the university's mission. Hank Bounds, university president. Agriculture certainly just one of the key things in the mission of the university, right?
Absolutely. The Morrill Act was passed more than 150 years ago. It founded the land grant institutions, and in my view that the land grant institution has never been more important than it is today. If you think about all the things that farmers and ranchers are dealing with today, from price fluctuation, the need to produce more and more to meet the needs of an ever-increasing population in our world, the relationship that exists between the University of Nebraska and producers in the state is absolutely critical.
There are a lot of different ways that the university is on the front lines dealing with very important issues.
Yeah, that's right. So you make a good point about the Institute's Water for Food, thinking about how we manage our water resources both here, nationally and globally. Rural Futures Institute, how we look at the rural communities, ensure that they're vibrant in the future so that our children can come back home and have viable opportunities for jobs. Thinking about the work of extension and how we take the work that happens in the laboratory and apply it back on the farms and ranches.
In terms of agriculture, continues to drive enrollment on campus, especially in Lincoln. We continue to see a lot of young people saying there's a future in agriculture, and that's a very encouraging thing to see.
You know, it's really exciting. So we're on a 10-year upward movement on enrollment. And for someone who comes from an ag background, that's really exciting for me. Those jobs are going to be there well into the future. We're also on an impressive hiring spree in the Institute of Ag and Natural Resources. We'll have about a 27% increase in our faculty. And that's just due to what's going on in the ag world. So
we obviously think about IANR, Institute of Ag and Natural Resources, but what happens in Curtis is important too. They're just celebrating a 50th anniversary, and well, in terms of sheer numbers, a couple of hundred students maybe doesn't look like a big deal, but the impact of that campus meeting the needs of Nebraska's agricultural industry, it's pretty significant.
And the last time that I was there, I took the time to meet with a number of students, and I always would ask them the question, what's next? And every single student said to me, I already have a job. And that's the kind of track record that you want a university, a campus to have.
Regina's in next with a look at the big weather stories of 2015, and still to come, we revisit some of the great farm families we've met during the past year.